Schulte for a three, and she splashes it.
Look at that.
Shot clock at 7, lighting with the runner off the glass, the hoop of the horn.
My goodness.
LNKTV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network presents Prairie Wolves basketball. Today it's a conference matchup featuring the Beavers of Buena Vista University and your Nebraska Wesleyan University Prairie Wolves. This game is made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it. And Nebraska Wesleyan University. Now let's take you out to Snyder Arena with Jeff Moats and John Harris.
It is Iowa Conference basketball right here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. Happy New Year and welcome to Snyder Arena here in Lincoln. I'm Jeff Moats along with John Harris here as we bring you the women's matchup here between the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves and the Buena Vista Beavers. Buena Vista coming in here with a balanced attack. Nebraska Wesleyan, John, boy, off to a 9-2 start, and they like to go up tempo all of a sudden under head coach Sam Dixon.
Unbelievable, Jeff. The best start since the 90-91 season. They're scoring about 83 points a game, had 2 times over 100. This team's pressure on the offense, pressure on the defensive side. Dixon's got them running and gunning.
And they look to get up and down the court tonight. Buena Vista, again, they're kind of a balanced attack. Look for them to try to slow down that tempo, but it might not be that easy. In fact, Nebraska Wesleyan, they like to do some full court press as well, and they have forced at least 122 turnovers this season in this campaign.
Well, that's what gets it going, Jeff. Get the turnover, get easy baskets. Listen, that takes the pressure off the offensive side.
On the other side of things here, when you look at the individual matchups tonight, let's look at Caitlin Navratil. She is leading this Wesleyan basketball team with about 15 points per game. She's 5th in the conference in scoring. Her counterpart, Claudia Larson, averages close to 15 points per contest and is one of the IAC players of the week. Look for her and look for Navratil to be battling back and forth in this game tonight.
Well, no doubt about it, but again, you know it's a team game, and Wesleyan has been playing team basketball on the offensive and the defensive side. Listen, it's going to be a tough road to hoe for Buena Vista today.
Let's see what happens here in just a few moments. Stick around for the tip-off. Nebraska Wesleyan, Buena Vista. Women's basketball is right here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Snyder Arena, that's where we're at tonight here for Iowa Conference basketball here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network with John Harris. I'm Jeff Moats here as you see the starting lineups being introduced here for both these teams. Let's check out the starting lineups here for both Buena Vista and your Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves. There you see the Prairie Wolves. There you see Ann Schulte, Audrey Tramer. Addie Wetzel is not in the lineup tonight. She is, in fact, no longer with the team. So Sydney Scupa will get the start in place of her. Caitlin Navratil, as we mentioned during pregame, and Bailey Hallgren-Meehan is the other guard out front for the Prairie Wolves. Now for Buena Vista, as we bring you your starting lineups for them, there you see Buena Vista here. McKenna Whitehill will get the start. Holly Schneider out at front in the guard spot. Morgan Muehlbauer will be another guard. Jasmine Demers will get the start, and Claudia Larson is in the post, a senior for Buena Vista. The Beavers coming in here with a 6-5 mark, 1-1 record in Iowa Conference play. Nebraska Wesleyan is 9-2 on the season. They are 0-2 in IAC play. Their most recent losses in conference play happened on December 2nd with Simpson and on December 6th at Central. Other than that, they've looked very good during the non-conference slate. Janet Berry, there you saw there a moment ago in her 26th season at Buena Vista, and Sam Dixon in his first season as a head coach here at Nebraska Wesleyan. And the tip is up, and we're underway here with this matchup. Here this evening, Holly Schneider with the ball. They'll work it out top. Schneider gets it back from Demers. There's a three from the right side that goes long. And what do we got? Out of bounds off of Wesleyan. It will be Buena Vista ball.
Well, Wesleyan is going to scramble on defense. That's a shot that's a lot more open than they wanted to give for the first shot of the ball game.
Wesleyan looking to put pressure on this Buena Vista team, more intense on both ends of the court compared to where they've been in recent years. Shot clock at 6. Here's Larson down the lane with an off-balance one-hander, and it goes through.
Yeah, Navratil needs to step in there. She swiped at it, Jeff. She needs to step in there, put her body in there, and impede her progress.
So back the other way. Here's Ann Schulte. Gives it back out. Here's a three on the way from the right side, and it's up and in for Audra Tramer, who buries the three, and a 3-2 lead now for Wesleyan.
Yeah, I like that she didn't hesitate. The Rainmaker, and it's a steal.
And there's that press. And now, what do we got here? A foul in the corner as Ann Schulte took the ball away. I misspoke during pregame. Want to point that out, John. Nebraska Wesleyan, their press has forced over 271 turnovers. Their defense, I should say, has forced 271 turnovers coming into tonight. Shot up on the baseline, no good for Schulte. And back the other way, here comes Buena Vista.
Yeah, it's all about pressure. Pressure on the offensive end, pressure on the defensive end as well.
Here's a shot in the lane from Demers, doesn't fall.
And here we go.
Scupa with a rebound. Here's Tramer. Moving it around the perimeter here. Tramer again with the basketball. Navratil. Inside they'll go to Scupa with a post up in the lane. Turnaround doesn't go.
Yeah, got to be a little bit more poised there. I got to get back.
Back the other way, and Schneider with a layup.
Yeah, if you're going to make that shot, you got to get back.
Here's Navratil inside Scupa. Tramer launches up a long three, and that misses. Barely grazed the iron. It goes out of bounds.
This is a high-volume offense. I mean, you know, it's just to score 83 points a game and over 100, you got to put the ball up a lot. And Wesleyan has no problem doing that, the men and the women.
It's nice to see that type of tempo and balance as another turnover.
And that adds to that 200. And the key to those turnovers, Jeff, is not only to get possessions, but to get baskets, and that's what they want. Get the steal, get an easy layup, and then set that press again.
2 minutes into this first quarter here, and a 4-2 lead for Buena Vista. Navratil.
Too much dribbling, too much dribbling.
Need to get rid of the ball. Navratil, dish off, bounce pass to Schulte, back to Navratil.
Yes, that's the oldest play in the book, the old give and go. Great job there.
5-4 in favor of the Prairie Wolves.
That's trouble. Pick up your dribble.
Good defense that time by Tramer.
Yeah, you don't want to get on the side and then pick up your dribble, and then now you put all of your other ball players in trouble. Now they have to come and run and find you to get open.
Here's McKenna Whitehill. Demers into the high post. Larson. Whitehill bottled up on the baseline, in trouble. Shot clock at 5. Demers to the basket, lays it up and in.
And that's bad. That's bad for Wesleyan. You do all that hard work on defense, and then you just give up an open layup.
Now Navratil falls to the floor.
Again, Jeff, the old Matador action. The Buena Vista player, the Beaver, is headed to the basket. Somebody has to move their body and step in once again and impede the progress.
Yeah, the help defense that time did not do their job and step out and try to stop that drive. Inbound now, it goes to Navratil far side. In the lane. Out on the right side attacking is KK Mack. Shot up, no good. Back the other way.
You got to get back in transition defense.
Whitehill lost the ball, rescues it. How about that for Larson? The perfect place, perfect time.
Yeah, she would say she tried to do that.
8-5 lead here for Buena Vista. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good defense from Whitehill. As it goes off of Navratil, it'll be Beaver basketball.
Yeah, hands in the passing lane for the Beavers that time.
Jen Putz checks in for Buena Vista. She's an Omaha West Side product. Schneider with it here on the left side against the zone. Recovery that time. Boy, that zone can be very feisty. Shot clock at 16. Ball turned over, and Schulte comes up with it. Schulte works the dribble, goes baseline, tries to dish it across, knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, again, hands in the passing lane. Both teams very active, Jeff, on the defensive side. Wesleyan, again, gets the steal there, and Schulte back the other way. You got to be in shape to play this game because you're going to be running up and down a lot.
Good denial that time by Larson in the passing lane, and that swing pass from KK Mack.
There's nothing easy.
So with 6:09 the first quarter, 16 seconds on the shot clock, Prairie Wolves the basketball. Off the high screen, Navratil. Still on the move. Here's a runner in the lane. Good.
That's the great thing about her. She can go either way, left or right. Now again, get back, transition defense.
Their defensive intensity is much better. Larson on the drive, missing it.
Here we go.
Back the other way. Macy Gustafson coming in with a rebound.
Got to swing it.
Scupa to Gustafson over here on the right side. Mack to Navratil. In the lane, step back jumper, good.
Boy, I tell you what, that's beautiful offense from Navratil. About 15, 16 points a game. She's off to a good start.
Demers with a baseline jumper, can't get it to go, and Schulte battling for the ball and gets it. Navratil in the backcourt.
Gonna take it all the way.
Schulte, door shut for her, back out Mack. Good ball movement. Gustafson on the baseline, shot up and in.
That's a good job. Ball fake, down the baseline. You never give up the baseline. And Buena Vista may be getting tired, Jeff. They may have called a timeout here.
11-8 Prairie Wolves, and there's another turnover forced by Navratil, and a foul going to be called against Buena Vista.
And Coach Dixon is getting just what he wants out of that press.
Jen Poots is called for the foul.
And you got to have a deep bench because you got to keep subbing guys in and out.
Morgan Nishida will check in. We saw her quite a bit last year. I think she was in a starting role a few times.
Well, everybody who's productive is going to get time, and they're going to need everybody, all hands on deck.
Well, you almost have to in a high-tempo situation.
Yeah, you got to have it, and everybody understands what their role is, Jeff.
Entry pass denied, recovered by Mack. And the entry pass is taken away.
Yeah, you got to get it high up to her hand. But throwing it on a straight line, that's not going to work.
Skip pass, here's Demers for a three, and she hits it.
Oh, boy, she eyed it and spied it.
We're tied. Here's Nishida. Hands it over to Mack. Gustafson down inside, facing up. McKenna Grease shot up. On the other side of that, though, Buena Vista gets the ball. That's Mulbauer who came up with it.
That's a great job on defense there by Mulbauer.
Here's Demers for another three, off that time. And they carry him into the hands of Claire Phillips out of Palmyra. Here's Nishida. Mack for a three from the right side. Barely grazed the rim, but Gustafson gets the offensive board. And Jen Poots knocks it out of her hands, out of bounds. It will stay with Wesleyan.
Yeah, Coach Dixon, he just keeps saying, let's go. And we'll see more of that in the second game.
Oh, you bet we will. Had a chance to talk with first-year head coach Sam Dixon. Kept asking us, does it ever get warm in Lincoln during the wintertime?
Well, he came from Chicago, from Northwestern, so that
where it's cold at this time of the year.
Yeah, that wind comes whipping off Lake Michigan down there.
I've been in Chicago in March before, and yeah, it's
almost
like the middle of winter.
It's brutal.
Around here. Shot up, missed that time by Gustafson. She was fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
I like the attack, Jeff. And that's exactly what you got to get out of this. Here she comes. Swinging around, like the swing. Ball fake. First step. Here she's right into the traffic.
And Macy Gustafson hits the first free throw.
Yeah, you get them from any place where you can get them. Inside, outside. We'll take the free throw line. They are free.
There you see Coach Dixon. Second free throw, Gustafson hits it. That's 4 for her.
Said he came down here with Northwestern when they played the Huskers as an assistant. Now a head coach here at Nebraska Wesleyan.
So far, he's enjoying his time here in Lincoln, and he's got a pretty good team to start things out. Here's Whitehill, bottled up.
Got to scramble.
Larson. Good defense on the perimeter in that zone. And
Oh, that's a good job, I thought. You got to get that step to the baseline. Good take by Buena Vista.
First foul against Wesleyan here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Gustafson just didn't get there, just a little late.
Back in the corner. Out top. Appleseth with it now. Now here's Detmer. Here's a three from the left side from Whitehill, no good. And an over the back call as Nishida had the block out that time on Hannah Appleseth.
And that's a great job by Nishida. A taller player behind her. She doesn't block out the player. She blocks out so that the ball falls right in front of her. So oftentimes you see the players go to the ball. No, stay there with the player trying to get to the ball. Let the ball fall right in front of you.
Nishida's first free throw goes through the cylinder. So that's her first point of the game. Nishida, a 5'2 junior out of Arvada, Colorado. Second free throw doesn't fall. 3-point advantage here, less than 3 to go first quarter. Wesleyan and Buena Vista playing it close. More of a balanced offense here from Buena Vista. Wesleyan wants to get up and down the court. Another forced turnover. And time for the basketball. The possession arrow points to Nebraska Wesleyan.
Yeah, driving in traffic there. Too many hands and too many feet.
Wants to get up and down the court. Another forced turnover. And time. So with 2:44 remaining.
So Grease is going to come out. Scoopa.
Out of Silver Lake. Central Nebraska, actually. Down inside, going to work. Inside and outside, it's going to be 3 seconds in the lane, you bet.
Yeah, she had the ball inside. Need to make a move in there. That's Claire Phillips. But I like the idea, inside, outside.
Buena Vista trying to go to more of a half-court offense.
Yeah, they want to slow this thing down, Jeff.
Entry inside now. Larson going
underneath.
underneath.
The hook. She got away with the hook.
Shot up, forced, missing it. No good. Nobody blocking out that time. Buena Vista gets it back. Appleseth for a three. And the rebound pulled down by Gustafson. Nishida in transition to the basket. Puts it up. Missing it. No good.
Got herself too far under the basket, Jeff. Tried to flip it up. Oh, that's a good look.
Extra pass. Here's a three from Whitehill. No good. Good block out by Scupa. Back the other way. Here come the Prairie Wolves. Here's a three from Tramer. Good.
Oh, boy, she spotted it up big time. And that's a good look by Nishida.
17-11 Prairie Wolves, under a minute and a half left first quarter. Through the defense, driving to the basket, laying it up and in. Nice take to the hoop from Holly Schneider.
Yeah, somebody has to step in, Jeff, once again. The old Matador action, somebody has to give their body up and step in there.
And the pass thrown away out of bounds. It will be Buena Vista ball. 3 new players coming in for Wesleyan, 1 for Buena Vista.
Yeah, you got to have wholesale. This is like hockey line change here.
Well, again, it's like the men's. It's like on the men's game that we're going to see. We're going to probably see a lot of that too. A lot of line changes because you need to preserve players' energy. If you're going to go up and down, run and gun. Appleseth with it now, pivoting around, finds Demers going to the baseline. Good defense from Wesleyan. Under a minute and counting here in this first quarter. And Schulte takes the ball away. Another turnover forced. Navratil looking down underneath. Overthrown that time. Looking for Bailey Hallgren-Meehan. It goes out of bounds.
And Coach Dixon says, okay, we'll take the turnover. We're being aggressive. Yeah, Mian just didn't have her eyes set on the ball. Nope, another steal.
And there's a steal from Navratil. Navratil to the basket, out the glass and in.
And Jeff, we mentioned it, so many layups for Wesleyan.
They break the pressure. Appleseth right across the lane, didn't go up with it, throws it away. Navratil scoops a pass over to Schulte, back out top. Tramer for a three, in and out.
Oh boy, down and out.
Had a good look at it. Shot clock off. We're down to 16 seconds in this first quarter.
We're going to take one shot here.
Who's going to take the shot? High post Schneider. Good defense. Appleseth will take the three, short. And that'll do it for the first quarter here, as Nebraska Wesleyan did a great job working their transition game, did a great job on their press, and they have a 6-point lead here after 1 quarter of play. 19-13 over Buena Vista. Back after you see this.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Iowa Conference basketball. There you see a few folks that made the trip down from Buena Vista, from Storm Lake, Iowa, up in northwest Iowa. You want to talk about cold. Storm Lake, one of the colder places you're going to find in this part of the country.
I think I've been in the area, but as I am apt to do, get out as soon as you can.
Because it's cold.
Because it's cold.
You got a few folks here from Lincoln tonight watching the game as well. Surrounding area. There you see Sam Dixon, first-year head coach of this women's basketball team here at Nebraska Wesleyan.
And they have bought into his philosophy, bought into his system, and they are paying. The dividends are clear with the record so far. But conference play is where you really got to get it done. So this is the attempt at the first win.
Here's Demers for Buena Vista. Larson,
oh, beautiful.
Nice give and go. Demers missed it, got it back though. Now for a three, in and goes that time for Morgan Muehlbauer.
Soft rims here at Wesleyan, and even a ball shot that shot not perfectly may have a chance to go in. That rim's not hard at all. A lot of give in it.
Pretty flimsy. Navratil off the window and in.
You can hear it when the ball goes through, like there's a screw loose. Got a screen there.
Muehlbauer, dish off Larson, left hand off the window.
Yeah, too easy, too easy.
That's kind of her shot.
Got to move the ball, got to move the ball.
They try to skip it back out. Schulte was cutting toward the basket. The ball's thrown away. It will be Buena Vista ball.
It has to be a threat under there. She has to turn like she's going to do something. Got to have a move, got to have something planned.
Moving inside and outside. Here's Schneider for a three. Off the back iron, and Scupa with a board. Quickly, Navratil. Schulte out to Tramer. Long two on the way. Off.
Well, that's okay. That's the shot they want. She just didn't have the ball clearly in her hand.
Larson. Demers stepped through.
Oh,
good.
Yeah, that's a nice move there by Demers.
7 for her. How about that low look from Navratil to Scupa, who got her shot blocked back the other way.
You got to get back.
And Larson to the basket. And it's going to be a foul, a blocking foul, and the hoop will count for Claudia Larson, who's now got 8 points in this game, and a foul on Macy Gustafson of Nebraska Wesleyan, who's got 2 fouls.
Yeah, boy, that was tough. They thought it might have been on the Buena Vista player, but it was not. Gustafson tried to get there outside of the the circle, if you will.
Free throw.
Boy, that's an interesting shot. Right off the shoulder. But effective.
9 for her. And a bit of a 7-0 run, I believe.
Yeah, you know, when you're running this high-octane offense, you got to get back on defense, and Wesleyan's transition defense, not so good early on.
Here's Scupa. Nice bounce pass from Nishida.
Oh, that was a good bounce pass.
And a shot up and no good for Holgren Meehan. Back the other way. This Wesleyan ball club averaging 83.5 points per game.
Oh, my goodness.
The follow-up doesn't go, but now underneath, Mulbauer goes up and she's fouled.
Well, something happened there. Somebody comes bum rushing in. We get that replay again. I mean, I was like, what happened? That ball almost, look at, she almost hit it into the basket.
It was Mulbauer that came running in there.
Like a bull in a china shop.
Mulbauer's first free throw out the front of the rim, no good. As I was saying, Wesleyan is averaging about 83.5 points a game. They've scored over 100 twice this season. They hadn't scored over 100 points in 10 seasons.
And has done it twice.
And they haven't done it twice since 1990-91.
Well, times have changed. And they've changed quickly.
Both free throws missed that time by Mulbauer. Back the other way. Here's Mack.
Challenge here is not to hold on the ball too long. Keep moving it, keep moving it.
Man defense has worked pretty good here for Buena Vista. Schulte bottled up. Back out to Mack. Shot clock at 8. Shot blocked by Demers that time. Back the other way. Here come the Beavers. 3-on-2 break. Running to the basket. Missing the layup with Schneider. Now
bounce pass.
Here's Mack laying it up and missing it. This is becoming a track meet. Demers with a reverse underneath. What a move.
Oh, that's nice from Demers.
25-21.
Nishida said, I'm tired, coach. Dixon says, let's go. She's, I'm tired.
Give me the oxygen mask. Here's Mack. Schulte out of the perimeter. Here's Holgren Meehan, who buries a three.
Oh, my goodness. She spotted up from the top of the key and splashed it. Now you got to get back.
The junior out of Omaha Gross connects. Back the other way. Here's a baseline mid-range shot, no good for Buena Vista. Shot taken by Jen Poots out of Omaha West Side, couldn't convert. Left side Scupa, far corner they go, Holgren Meehan. Now back to Mack over here on the right side, Schulte. 6 minutes to play here in the half. Good ball movement. Here's a three from Mack off the iron.
Oh boy, it was right there. Just off. But again, nice ball movement. Coach Dixon's happy with that. Going to bring in 5 this time, Jeff.
Yep, you're going to go with a whole line change. Backing her way in is Mulbauer, putting it up, missing it. Got her own rebound, goes back up. And they're going to call the foul on Ann Schulte.
Oh my goodness, she got.
Sam Dixon was looking for the offensive foul.
She got mugged.
So a whole new 5 coming in for Wesleyan.
Okay,
3
hand
in.
straight up. Oh yeah, she put that hand down. She did the swipe. Yep, she did a swipe, Jeff, with the left hand.
So Buena Vista will work it in. Ball taken away. Here come the Prairie Wolves. All the way to the other end, laying it up and in. That time is Claire Phillips.
Now you got to get back.
And the Wolves are back up by 1. Now Schneider on the other end lays it up and in.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. If you score, the other players got to get back.
27-26, Buena Vista. Far corner. Phillips had the ball taken away by Schneider, but out of bounds it goes. And it will stay with Nebraska Wesleyan.
They went to a basketball game and a track meet broke out. But hey, that's how you want to play. Wesleyan has to get back. Their transition defense is not good here early on.
Gustafson in the lane, missing it. Larson protecting the ball off the rebound. Here comes Buena Vista. Good ball movement. Here's a three on the way.
Great pass.
In and out, no good that time for Jess Denholm. And then Larson in the lane got tangled up. Jump ball. Possession arrow points to Wesleyan.
Yeah, Larson wanted to get the ball back up, but when you bring it down, Jeff, you put it right there where other players who are smaller can get it.
So back the other way. 4:44 on the clock here in the second quarter. Navratil to Phillips. Gustafson finally tracks it down. Had the ball knocked away, recovered. Tramer, she was getting squared up for the three. Lost the ball and throws it away out of bounds.
Yeah, you ain't lying, boy. She was ready to go, but she couldn't get the handle on the ball. She was ready to shoot, but you got to secure the ball first. So a high-octane offense is often a high-risk offense.
So back the other way here. Now that full court press from Wesleyan.
You don't want to pick it up. Tramer should have been on the other side.
Dish across the lane. Good help defense from Navratil, knocking the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Tramer's playing high side. Needs to play toward the ball side, toward the baseline side. Run her into the middle.
Here is Larson. Extra pass.
She traveled, didn't see it.
Larson off the glass and in.
Yep, they missed the travel on Demers.
That's 11 for Larson now. In the lane. Out it goes to Phillips for a three, in and out. How about Gustafson crashing the board, getting tangled up though, but the alternating arrow says it's Buena Vista ball.
Boy, that spin on the ball pulled it out of the rim. Looked like a basket, another basket for Wesleyan. Rims in and out.
Less than 4 to go here in the half.
She traveled
Inside.
again.
Here's a three on the way from the top. Off the iron, no good. Picked up by Wesleyan. Three wouldn't fall for Cassie Miller. On the other end, Navratil in the lane on a mid-ranger.
She is so good on the stop and pop, Jeff. She is so good.
She's got 12, and now the scoreboard goes out. We just had a malfunction.
Well, we're sponsored by LES, so find out what's going on here.
Yeah, the scoreboard just went out. I know before game time tonight they had they raised this cherry-picking type machine unit that they hoisted up at mid-court to see. They were having some issues with it before game time. And they finally got everything corrected, and then all of a sudden now things just go awry here, and we got an official's timeout on the floor.
Well, somebody might have pulled the plug here.
In the meantime, we'll take a quick break. We'll resume action here in just a moment on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first Filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time.
Alrighty, so they got the scoreboard issue resolved. And we'll get underway here with the rest of the second quarter. 3:35 if you're just joining us. 29-28 lead for Buena Vista.
Yeah, I think we should keep score like we do down at the YMCA. You know, just flip the thing over.
Flip the thing over.
Yeah, why not? We're kind of spoiled with all these lights and everything.
And now what do we got here?
Guys, the scoreboard, the 30-second clock's not moving.
All right, so they're going to try to get that reconfigured. You know, with my son playing basketball now at a lot of the junior highs or middle schools here in town, they've got the new portable digital scoreboards.
Oh, yeah.
I wish they would have had that when I was younger.
Well, they were using an abacus back when you were playing.
Now, you know, the old small fry basketball here in Lincoln, they had the running scoreboard down there at Salvation Army
Center. They were using that little Egyptian thing where you're sliding the beads.
Yeah. Oh, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Buena Vista. It will be Wesleyan ball. But the flip scores, yes.
Oh, yeah, that big time. I actually had one of those in my garage. Don't ask me why. And don't ask me where I got it from.
Neighborhood pickup games in the driveway. That's what it's for. Nice entry pass. Phillips on the low block. Can't go anywhere. Back out Navratil. Here's Gustafson. Fade away out the glass and in. She got it to go.
And she got bodied by Mulbauer and still was able to make it.
The pressure here by Wesleyan. But Buena Vista breaks it. Nice bounce pass to Larson underneath with reverse under the basket. Can't get it to go. Follow up and in there for Demers.
Here we go.
Demers averages about 14 points a game, by the way. 31-30 in favor of Buena Vista. The runner in the lane doesn't go for McKenna Grease out of Sutton. It will stay with Wesley as it goes out of bounds off of Buena Vista.
Yeah, I mean, to keep up this pace, it has to be amazing.
Mackenzie Delgado will check in out of Waverly. We've seen her play high school ball. And the entry pass denied out of bounds. Delgado is a three-point specialist. She was at Waverly and she is here at Wesleyan. Inbounds pass. In traffic, Phillips forcing up a shot, draws the foul.
And you said that right, forcing it up. Delgado gives it to her as she cuts to the basket. She had it. She was okay until she put her hands down. If she keeps them high in the air, vertical, she'll be fine.
Phillips hits the free throw. That's her third point of the game. We're tied at 31.
Now you make the second free throw. Now you can set up that press, get the steal, get an easy basket. That's the plan.
She hits. 4 for her. Subs in. We'll see Hallgren, Meehan in there along with Schulte for Wesleyan as Phillips and Gustafson will check out.
Yeah, you can't get too comfortable on that bench over there. You're going to be back in the game, and there it is.
Good pressure defense. Schulte forcing the turnover, and Whitehill could not get the ball and turns it over.
And Janet Berry is beside herself.
Delgado in the far corner to work it in. Almost taken away there, but recovered by Navratil. Here's Schulte in the lane, short. Larson with the rebound. Here's Larson. Hooks a bounce pass to Schneider, goes up. Don't know if it got blocked or if it hit the side of the backboard. Could have been both, but then a tie-up as Mackenzie Delgado scraps for the basketball, and the alternating arrow points to Wesleyan.
It was blocked, Jeff, and but a little scrapping there on the offensive glass by Buena Vista. At least gets the tie-up. Didn't get the ball back, got the tie-up. And Wesleyan actually now going to set a play up.
Delgado, Schulte, Navratil. Good defense by Whitehill. And it was deflected off of Whitehill, and it went off of Navratil. It'll be Buena Vista ball. But the way that Whitehill was playing the passing lane, John, was pretty textbook.
Yeah, and indeed it was. And Wesleyan should not have thrown that pass at that place.
Now they're looking to trap in that zone. Whitehill towing the line, rescues the ball, picked up by Wesleyan.
Here we go.
Navratil on the run. Up and under, off the glass with the scoop shot.
What a play by Navratil. Oh, boy, she has an arsenal, Jeff.
She's got 14.
All kinds of moves.
34-31 Wesleyan.
Got to scramble. Oh.
Here's Demers. Buries it from 13.
And not only do you have to be in shape on the offensive side, you better be in shape on the defensive side if you're Buena Vista. Here comes Navratil again.
Look at that again, and she got it to go. She's got 16.
And she loves this.
And it's steal. Navratil again, and she gets it to go. She's got 18.
And she should have had an and one.
38-33 Prairie Wolves. 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Larson to the basket, left hand and in.
And that is a nice job of avoiding Delgado. And here comes Wesleyan again. Oh!
About a 14-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. 30 seconds on the game clock, 16 on the shot. And now what do we got here? A foul.
It's a reach in on Whitehill. Didn't have to do that.
Well, so far it's been an interesting game, entertaining game.
Well, when you have players putting the ball in the basket, you're always going to be entertained. You want it to be a game that's not just helter and skelter.
Shot clock off. We're down to 16 seconds here before halftime. Navratil will work the dribble. Here's Delgado.
Now she's got to go around the other side.
Delgado puts up a shot blocked that time by Larson. Larson from half court hits the backboard, and that's it, and we're at the half. Interesting first half.
No doubt about it.
And we're at the break. Nebraska Wesleyan leading it here at halftime. 38-35 over Buena Vista. Back with more after you see this on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Lincoln Electric System is proud to serve the Lincoln area. We can't imagine a better community to work for, so we owe it to our customers and team members to be something even better. That's why we're striving to be the world's best energy company. The kind of people who work for us are the kind of people who will get us there. Reliable people who believe in safety, integrity, and most of all, serving their neighbors. And at LES, the professionals who work here stay here. The reasons are many. You'll get the technology and training you need to succeed and advance. Benefits that allow you to take care of your family's needs and goals. You'll do important work to help create a sustainable energy future for us all. If you are starting your professional journey with LES, you will gain experience in our wide-ranging internship programs. At the end of the day, people stay here, we believe, for a very simple reason. LES is a great place to work, to build a career, and to do something that matters. It's all because we are local people serving local people.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
You're watching Prairie Wolves basketball on LNK-TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network.
Back here on LNK-TV with John Harris. I'm Jeff Moats here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. There you see some of the first half stats. Look at that. Buena Vista out-rebounding Nebraska Wesleyan. Field goal percentage about even. Neither team really setting the world on fire from three-point range. And the free throws, 83%, yeah, that's manageable for Wesleyan. But 1 of 3, only 3 attempts from the charity stripe in the first half for Buena Vista.
Well, it has been an up-and-down game, Jeff. And but Wesleyan has to get back on defense. Buena Vista had so many easy layups of their own. While you're getting easy layups, you want to keep the opposing team from getting easy layups. They didn't get back, didn't move their body into the place where the Buena Vista player would be impeded in terms of their progress. And let's see what adjustments have been made here in the second half.
And quickly a foul out of the gate. Sydney Scupa called for the foul. That's going to be number 2 on her.
Nice play out of the the second half opening there for Buena Vista.
Well, Buena Vista, they've been on the road here in the last week as Larson misses the first free throw. They won 2 games out in California to go back over 500. And those games made them, back over 500, now 6-5 as Larson hits the free throw. That's 14 for her.
And those trips are not just about winning games. They're about trying to bring your team together, build some chemistry. That was a weak pass.
Entry pass intended for Skrupa, taken away by Larson. So they've been on the road quite a bit, away from Storm Lake, and Demers gets the layup to go.
Well, I tell you what, she's got that Euro step down.
15 for her. Now Tramer on the other end goes long with that. And back the other way, tied at 38.
Yeah, Coach Dixon's going to get somebody out of there. Not happy with what he's seeing thus far.
Larson, nice dish across the lane as Mulbauer got the roll to go.
Yeah, a little French pastry there.
That's 5 for her, and the lead back at 2. Navratil. Here's Hallgren. Meehan, who misses the 3. Schulte gets the offensive board, puts it back up, can't finish it. And Demers with the basketball. Bobbled up in the backcourt, tied up, jump ball. And the arrow points to Wesleyan.
Yeah, Wesleyan, not only they have to crash the board, there's a lot going on here. If you do miss the shot, you got to make a decision. Do we crash the board or do we get back on defense?
"39th meeting between these two teams. Delgado fell to the floor. Tried to go Curly Neal with the basketball.
Kept it alive.
Delgado, 3 on the way, off. That's kind of her spot, though. Schneider off the feet, puts it in.
That's a great job by Buena Vista. Looking ahead, getting the easy layup.
On the other side, Navratil puts it in.
I'll tell you what, 18 in the first half.
20 now.
She's back at it.
Back the other way. Nice bounce pass as Larson finishes it. She's got 16. Inside, Skupa on the entry. Got the ball blocked, but now Larson, I think she got hurt.
Yeah, she got a little knee job there from Skrupa.
Good ball movement. Schneider for a 3, hits it. That's 11 for Holly Schneider. And now a 7-point lead.
Yeah, see at what point Coach Dixon decides to Delgado.
Short, barely grazed the rim, but Navratil gets the offensive board. Good ball movement, good ball handling that time by Navratil. Here's Delgado. She'll swing it over here to Hallgren Meehan. Schulte in the corner.
Almost double dribble.
Skrupa not facing up to the basket.
Yeah, she has to look at the basket.
Shot clock at 7. Here's Delgado for a 3, hits it.
Yeah, she was due.
That's a much-needed 3, and a 30-second timeout taken by Sam Dixon and Nebraska Wesleyan. Let's step aside for a quick break as well. Back with more after you see this.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
There you see the 3 from Mackenzie Delgado, the sophomore out of Waverly. Hit that big 3 for the Prairie Wolves. Now they're within 4 with 7 minutes left here in this third quarter. Demers pulls up, shot doesn't go, and Jen Poots underneath tried to get the putback and couldn't do it, but she's fouled.
Yeah, Skupa just watching there, Jeff. You can see her here, gets the hammer. Got to get a little bit more active on the defensive side.
Jen Poots out of Omaha West Side. Free throw good for her. She's into the scoring column. A little bit of a homecoming for her, just 50 miles down the road. Second free throw coming up. She hits them both.
Yep, the hammer. Throwing them right in there.
6-point advantage again, and now Schneider knocks the lead pass away out of bounds. Boy, Buena Vista's really turned up the heat defensively here in this third quarter.
Wesleyan has to pick it back up here.
Delgado. Grease trying to lob it on the high-low down to Schulte, but the ball denied and it goes out of bounds.
Can't pass the ball through hands. Have to work it around the perimeter.
Shot clock at 14. Schulte lost the ball. Poots comes out on her. Doors shut. Shot clock at 5. Delgado for another three. Boom!
Boy, that's a great job by Navratil of finding her open and her splashing it.
Down to a one-possession lead now for Buena Vista. Demers attacking the basket, missing the layup, and Delgado with a rebound.
Here we go.
Up the floor. Schulte out the feed from Navratil. Shot fake, can't get it to go. Offensive board. Grease falling to the floor, couldn't finish it.
That's not anything. That has to be something.
Sam Dixon was looking for contact.
Well, as he should have been. Oh, my goodness.
Almost a steal there for Delgado. Boots swings it around. Now they go inside Larson. And now Larson trying to work it back out. Delgado wasn't totally squared up to face where that ball was going, but she saw the ball and denied it.
You always got to see the ball, Jeff. You must see the ball. Delgado would have had a steal if she had her eyes on the ball.
Shot clock at 10, 5:44 left, third quarter here for Buena Vista. Inbound they go. Demers with 7, dribbling around, lost the ball, picked up by Grease, needs help. Navratil in transition. Delgado for another three, short. Got her own rebound.
Oh, I like that she followed her shot.
She followed the shot.
We talk about it all the time.
Great job by Mackenzie Delgado. And the foul on Cassie Miller of Buena Vista. Claire Phillips is back in and gives Schulte a break. Delgado to work it in. In it goes Grease. Back out. Gustafson to Delgado to the top. Navratil, 3 on the way. Off. How about that for stick 2 of the dish for Gustafson, who got the ball, went back up, and drew the foul.
And again, that's that decision. If we're going to miss, somebody has to be crashing the board. And Gustafson's right there, going up, gets the hammer.
Demers called for her second foul, and now Gustafson at the free throw line hits the first one. Macy now with 7 in the game. She's out of Osceola. Second free throw, no good. Got his PhD, that's Sam Dixon, the head coach of Nebraska Wesleyan. Got his PhD in physical education. Good defense from Wesleyan. Delgado to the basket. Misses the layup, point blank.
Short-armed it. She had a breakout. She was there. Short-armed it.
Point blank, too. Pressure in the backcourt, double team. Poots, a little bit of a shove with the forearm there. Tries to throw the ball over here to the near side. Nobody there, and she throws it away. Another turnover.
Yeah, nobody home. And that's the forte for Nebraska Wesleyan here early on in this season. Getting the turnover, getting the possessions. Scoring about 83 points a game. Over 100 twice. Got a ways to go to get there today.
Tramer, Gustafson, high-low.
That's a nice look.
Grease got away with a walk that time, it looked like, but couldn't finish
the bunny
it.
hop is what she did. But they've missed a number of those here today.
Inside Larson, put the ball to the floor, and a foul going to be called on Wesleyan.
Wow. Yep, Sam Dixon. Here we go. Up, hand in there. There you go.
So yeah, so he's Dr. Sam Dixon.
Yeah, and he's been a little bit of everywhere.
Shot up and in.
And one.
And it will be Larson who goes to the free throw line. She's got 18 points.
Yeah, she's been a thorn in the side of Nebraska Wesleyan there. She gets the hoop and the harm as she hits the deck.
Tramer called for the foul for Wesleyan.
Throws it right off the shoulder there.
And the rebound off the miss goes to Wesleyan. 51-47 Buena Vista. Tramer. Phillips. Gustafson for a three. Long.
Now you gotta run. You gotta run.
3-on-2. And Whitehill misses the layup. Good defense. Quickly back the other way. Phillips will pull up for a mid-range shot, bouncing off. And how about Navratil crashing the board,
wow.
Getting the tie up, and the possession arrow points to Wesleyan.
The tallest player on their team and the smallest player on the Wesleyan team battling for the board. Here she comes. Navratil in the mix. Larson's like, who are you?
So full court pressure here from Wesleyan. Whitehill bottled up. Needs help. Dribbled off the foot of Gustafson and will stay with Buena Vista. Across the timeline.
Using that body.
Muehlbauer can't finish. Got her own rebound there. Larson goes up, had the ball knocked out of her hands out of bounds.
Coach Berry is beside herself again.
She's looking for the contact and the foul.
Yeah, she's looking for something, and I'm looking for it too, Jeff. I'm wondering, okay, somebody did something. All right, let's see here. We got a strip. Yeah, that's the end of it right there.
Out front. Schneider off the skip pass against Gustafson.
Don't give up the baseline.
Larson. Baseline shot, good.
That's a tough shot, but she made it.
It's Muehlbauer. That's 5, make that 7 for her. 53-47. Forcing up a shot is Gustafson. The continuation and the hoop and the harm.
That's a great job. Just getting it up there. These rims are soft, folks. If you can get it up there, you got a chance. Again, stepping in, she throws it up there. Hits that soft rim, bounces right in. And again, that time, Buena Vista, their player does what Nebraska Wesleyan was doing earlier. You know, put that hand in there. What is that going to do? That's not going to do anything. You got to slide your body in, impede the progress.
Can't finish on the three-point play. Rescued by Phillips, but thrown away right into the hands of Buena Vista.
Yeah, she was stumbling, couldn't get her feet under her.
And now Schneider will circle the wagons, and we'll set up in a half-court offense.
This third quarter is flying by.
Up and under with a quick Euro step. Doesn't finish that time for Larson. Back the other way.
A little George Mikan action there from Larson. Hesitation.
Shot up, no good. Scupa got the offensive board and went back up and drew the foul.
Yeah, the Big Dipper, like Billy Pulse. The Big Dipper on that. Larson misses. Wesleyan back the other way. Scupa gets the garbage. Oh, look at hesitation right there. Oh, boy, I thought that one might have been a foul. But Scupa trailing. Let's see if she can get him from the line here.
Free throw good. Her first point of the game. Only a sophomore. Yeah. Schulte will check in for Phillips. Scupa played high school ball at Silver Lake. It's out near Hastings.
The key for her is just to be active on the offensive and the defensive side.
Can't make the second free throw. Still a one-possession game, though, here with 2:37 and counting here in the third quarter. Good defense. Ball tipped up and goes out of bounds. It will stay with Buena Vista, though.
She's going to come out. Scupa's going to come out now.
There's Ann Schulte, junior.
I like Coach Dixon meets every player as they come off the court, give them a little high five. Say, great job.
Good defense from Schulte. Demers recovers.
Oh, little jab step there.
How about Muehlbauer, boy?
No, Muehlbauer. I mean, my goodness, she just bulls her way.
And now a tie-up, but the Prairie Wolves will get the ball back.
I like that from Muehlbauer. She understands that she has an upper body advantage, and so she uses that upper body to get some space.
She's
and get
pretty,
the ball off the basket.
pretty strong.
Oh yeah, big time. You got to take, know what you have and use it.
Navratil into Grease, posting up, forcing up a shot off the glass, no good. Muehlbauer had it taken away by Delgado, who put it up and in.
Oh, that's a great job. Steal.
And a steal by Schulte to Gustafson. Basket counts.
Wow. Fast-paced action here.
4 quick points just like that.
Great job by Schulte to get the steal. And here we
Take
go.
a look at that. Delgado. There's one.
And Schulte just kind of comes in this corner. Oh, got it.
There's another steal off camera, and that was Gustafson.
We can't even keep up with it, folks. We're doing our best.
She got the hoop and the harm. Third personal on Morgan Muehlbauer of Buena Vista.
Well, hey, listen, Gustafson's at the line. That's a great job by Wesleyan. Now can tie this ball game.
Free throw. Good, we're tied.
Jeff, the key, as we talked to Coach Dixon about, is effort, the effort. And that effort is there.
Pressure broken. Larson one-on-one. Backs her way in. Left hand off and in.
Oh, that's good stuff from Larson. Boy, that's good stuff.
That's been her move to the basket all night. That's her favorite side of the court.
And Wesleyan can do nothing about it, I'll tell you.
57-55 Prairie Wolves.
Now,
A minute 40 left here in the third.
A little zone action here, it looks like.
Yeah, they've been in a man most of the night. Now they go zone. Grease into the corner off of Schulte's hands, taken away. Demers. Schneider. Here's a three from the left side from Denholm. No good. Offensive board from Demers. Goes back up and draws the foul.
Yeah, Schulte saying, my bad, I was behind. She gave up position underneath to Buena Vista, and that put them in a bad position, bad place. You got to find your way around. Now look on this. Look under the basket here. Schulte is behind. You're not going to get a rebound back there. Got to get around that player, get between the basket and the player.
Friendly roll that time for Demers, who makes the first free throw.
So
She's got 16 in this game tonight.
Oh boy, I tell you what, and a lot of them freebies off the break.
Misses the second free throw, and Grease with a rebound for Wesleyan.
So now Nashida's going to have to. Oh boy, look at that.
Schulte for a three, can't finish it. Back the other way.
That's not normally her shot.
Pressure broken, and there's Cassie Miller who lays it in.
Yeah, and that long shot gets a long rebound and an easy basket for the Beavers.
1 minute left here in this third quarter, and the lead at 5. Gustafson right to the key to the basket, misses it, short-armed it, didn't use the glass. Back the other way. Here's Schneider. And now foul on Grease.
So Buena Vista has weathered that storm, Jeff.
They have found a way to break that pressure. And we've seen that so many times during this third quarter where they've been able to get the ball across midcourt with good passing, good ball movement.
Well, again, a miss means for Wesleyan, if you're not getting back in transition defense in Buena Vista, that's great scouting on their part. They realize this.
Yeah.
If we get our guys down the court, our players down the court, Wesleyan they got to run. They got to run on offense and defense.
Second free throw missed by Larson, who's got 21 in this game. 61-55. Buena Vista by 6 with 33 seconds left here in the third.
Yeah, it's like Wesleyan. If we miss, we got to have two players at the top of the key get back first.
Here's Schulte against the zone. Nishida to Grease, facing up. Hallgren Meehan missing the mid-range shot.
We got turn and run.
Final 10 seconds of this third quarter. Backdoor cut.
That's a great cut.
Out of bounds. It goes off of Buena Vista.
Boy, that was a great cut. Wesleyan gets their hands in the passing lane and may have a shot here with 2 seconds left on the clock.
That was Jade Cunningham who made the cut toward the basket.
I'd put Navratil back in.
And Grease just lobs it down the court, and we're through 3 quarters of play.
That's something I would have done.
But Buena Vista, here in this third, they've taken control. They lead it by 6, 61-55, back after this.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
About ready to start the fourth quarter here of this women's matchup. Iowa Intercollegiate Athletic Conference basketball right here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. Jeff Moats along with John Harris. Glad to have you here on LNK TV. As Buena Vista with a 61-55 lead over Wesleyan to begin the fourth and final quarter.
Yeah, 26-17 third quarter. Jeff extends this lead. They were down 3, Buena Vista was at halftime. Now they're up 6. Wesleyan have to clamp down here.
Cunningham with a lob inside of Muehlbauer, who goes up and draws the foul.
Yeah, she's crafty down there underneath.
That's going to be Grease.
And if she's not going to get the basket, she's going to get to the line. Great job by Muehlbauer.
Instead, they're going to give it to Bailey Hallgren-Meehan of Wesleyan. Muehlbauer's free throw, back iron strong. So Buena Vista, essentially, they can hit their free throws. They could try to really try to space this thing out down the stretch. And they hit the second free throw.
Yeah, Wesleyan had a little quick strike offense going there.
Down inside, Grease lost the ball, gets it back, gets tangled up. Time for the basketball. It's going to go with Wesleyan.
There's got to be something going on there. Wesleyan has to have ball security here. You throw it in there, you have to protect. So Scupa comes back in.
Grease will come out.
And I think we're holding Navratil for the home stretch. Been out of the ball game for a while here.
Schulte.
Shouldn't have stopped, but she.
Here's Delgado, Nishida. Schulte wide open for a 3. Delgado with the offensive board.
Wow.
She's 5'4", and she got the ball.
A little fire and desire there on her part. Scupa should have gone up with the left hand.
Schulte, Delgado in the corner for a 3. Hits it.
Wow, beautiful shot by Delgado. We've seen that many times in high school, and now she's bringing it to the college level.
She's got 11 off the bench. And now almost a turnover, but picked back up by Buena Vista. Here's Cunningham. Dish off to Schneider. Got it tied up. Alternating arrow points to Wesleyan, I believe.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it should be.
Yeah, it was going this way.
It should. I think the officials say. Yeah, scores table got it wrong. So it is Buena Vista ball, because I was just going to say.
Yeah, I thought that was Wesleyan as well.
The officials had it right. Inbounds, Muehlbauer. Cunningham tracks it down toward the top. Demers for a 3. Good block out as Delgado gets the ball. Needs help. 4-point advantage here for Buena Vista. Phillips down the lane. Scoop shot, running. No, can't get it.
Got to get her feet under her. A little out of control there.
Here's Cunningham with a baseline jumper, and she's fouled, and she hits it. Wow.
Nice job by Cunningham on the stop and pop. Gets fouled there. Claire Phillips with the bump. Got to let her come down.
They're going to give the foul to Bailey
Oh, Bailey
Hallgren-Meehan.
Okay, yeah, Hallgren-Meehan.
Jade Cunningham at the free throw line to shoot one. Free throw, good. 65-58 as you see. Buena Vista's really done a great job of controlling this second half.
Tremendous job.
Navratil. Delgado. Here's Gustafson in a low block, turnaround shot. Out of bounds. Instead,
Not quite sure where she was going with that.
she was trying to post up, but give credit to Claudia Larson for standing her ground on defense. And a steal by Phillips. Tracked down by Gustafson. Navratil lobs it to Delgado underneath, who puts it in. 13 for Delgado.
Another steal and another basket.
65-60, pressure broken. Cunningham dished to Larson, who bobbled it, put it up, missing it. Here comes Navratil in transition. Behind the back dribble to Phillips. Scupa Delgado now with it. Moving it around, here is Scupa.
Oh, that's a nice look.
Navratil, back iron, hit the shot clock.
Ah. It was right
That was good
there.
offense that time.
Oh, it was right there. And this offense in that set is predicated on ball movement. Somebody's going to be open if you continue to move the ball.
In full court pressure here from Wesleyan with 7:22 to play. Almost taken by Navratil, but Demers on the move. To Larson, who goes up and she's fouled. She draws the. Boy, she finished it, drew the contact.
And when you don't get that steal at half court, Jeff, it puts your players in a great disadvantage. Two on one. And Larson, once again, she gets the hammer by Claire Phillips there. But she made the basket.
Free throw good.
And throws one in off the shoulder again.
3-point play, 68-60, Buena Vista. 7:12 to go in this one. Here's a long two from Tramer, in and out and through.
Oh, in and out and back in again.
That's 8 for her in the game, her first field goal of the second half.
They needed that. Watch the travel.
Pressure broken by Buena Vista. Schneider.
Now Buena Vista, is in no hurry.
Dish off from the baseline, one dribble to the hoop. Muehlbauer gets it.
Yeah, that's too easy for Muehlbauer. Too easy. Never give up the baseline.
High post Scupa. Left side Phillips, 3 on the way. Offensive board, Gustafson to the basket, puts it up. Got a block by Larson.
Should have done a little bit more of a hook there. She took it right into the defensive player.
Larson in the high post, facing up. Give and go, but taken away. Navratil with a nice head fake and put it off the glass and in.
Yeah, there's a steal.
And another steal by the Prairie Wolves. Phillips. Navratil. Here's Tramer. Gustafson, good denial out of bounds that time off of Muehlbauer.
Yeah, you got to get the angle there. Maybe a dribble to the baseline and a bounce pass. Nice job by Buena Vista to knock it out of bounds. Down 6 here. That's 2 possessions.
70-64 is the score, as you see in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Navratil off the inbound. One-hand jump shot doesn't go. Out of bounds off of who? It'll be Buena Vista ball.
So, Coach, Dr. Dixon, they're doing a little politicking.
That full court pressure though by Wesleyan.
Oh, you got to get in front.
And a reaching foul on Schulte.
If you move your body instead of your hands, you got a better chance there. You got to get in front.
Schulte called for the foul. Schulte out of Omaha to Shin.
Nice little move between the legs there for Schulte on the dribble. My goodness. Got the foul and a little ball handling action there.
Zone defense again from
Oh, a little
Wesleyan.
travel. They're not calling that little shuffle of the feet.
Demers hits another jumper. 74, make that 72-64 and a full timeout. 5:26 to go. Prairie Wolves are down by 8 in this women's matchup here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time. Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Out of the timeout, Wesleyan basketball. Tramer had the ball knocked out of her hands. It will stay with Wesleyan.
Yeah, Tramer's down on the baseline. Nowhere to go. And fortunate to get the ball knocked out of bounds there.
Tramer inbound into traffic, taken away by Buena Vista. Whitehill to the other end. Goes up, lays it up, and in.
Oh, what a tough shot by Whitehill.
Wow.
Wow.
The junior out of Mason City, Iowa, with a big basket there, and the lead at 10, and a blocking foul on Buena Vista. It's on
Boy.
Jasmine Demers.
What a tough shot by Whitehill. My goodness. Navratil was trying to get underneath.
The one thing that Buena Vista has done well in this second half, they have found a way to break that press.
And then there's an advantage.
And then they've gone with the Wesleyan game plan to get up and down the court.
Yeah, and they have numbers, which is key. Usually 2-on-1.
Schulte in the high post, bounce pass to Navratil, back out Delgado. Inside Gustafson, spin move in the lane, good.
There you go. Get the ball away from the defender.
Now the press is on. 74-66. Schneider draws the body and the harm.
Oh, my goodness.
The hoop and the harm.
What a great job by Schneider.
She has done such a great job tonight doing so many other things on that floor.
Well, the key here is when you do break it, you got to finish. And that's what Buena Vista has been doing. They've been finishing tremendously. 2-on-1, 1-on-1 there. I mean, she went right at her. 1-on-1. Took the bump and got it off the glass.
Free throw on the way. Good. Schneider gets the three-point play.
And that's the other thing, when you get an opportunity on the road to get to the free throw line, don't look like they've missed too many.
The Beavers won both meetings last year against the Prairie Wolves in the women's matchup. They lead the all-time series 27-11. And Wesleyan trying to avoid that here. They're down 11 here with 4:17 to go.
Got to be smart with the ball here.
Scupa had the ball taken away by her, by Jen Poots, and here come the Beavers the other way.
And as soon as I say that, the steal. Ball security critical. Watch Larson.
Down to 4 minutes here. Again, the zone from the Prairie Wolves. Milbauer for a three. Bounces off.
Oh, my God.
It looked like it hit the top of the backboard and it dropped through the cylinder.
It didn't hit the clock. It hit the backboard.
Hit the top of the backboard and dropped through. 80-66. Boy, the rims are friendly for Buena Vista.
The iron is kind.
Back the other way.
Make a move.
Underneath, towing the line, Schulte out in the corner. Here's Delgado for a three, rims off. Going back up is Gustafson, and a foul going to be called.
She's battling. She's battling under there, Gustafson. Scooper's going to look at the tape and realize, listen, I got to be aggressive here. I have opportunities here to make baskets. Thank goodness Gustafson working hard.
Free throw off the back iron, no good.
Got to make them.
Second free throw coming up.
Yep, got to be aggressive. You have the ball right there by the basket. That's a 1-footer or a 6-incher. Put it right up there. See if the referees will make a call.
Those free throws don't fall that time. Again, this is where they count. You really got to hit them, especially if you're down by 14 with 3 minutes left, just over 3 minutes remaining. Here's Schneider for another three. That's short, an air ball, and Schulte's going to let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, not sure if Coach Berry wanted that shot at that point in the shot clock.
Schulte, left wing. Navratil inside. It goes to Grease, who puts it in.
Oh, rolled it under the bottom of the rim and up over.
And it's 80-68. On the other end, shot up no good, but Muehlbauer misses the follow-up, got her own rebound again, went back up and fouled by Grease.
Boy, she's just done a tremendous job down low. Undersized down there as a forward, but boy, I tell you what, she's handling her business down there. Going up one time, miss it. You padding the stat sheet here. Another miss. That's another rebound. That's 3 rebounds from Muehlbauer. That's padding the stat sheet there.
Free throw good for Muehlbauer. She's really had a great game tonight.
Oh, tremendous. Tremendous.
One of 3 players, make that 4 players in double figures. Second free throw hits that one.
Tremendous job down low by Muehlbauer.
82-68 is where we stand.
Only 5'9", Jeff.
And now reaching foul.
Plays a lot bigger than 5'9".
So Delgado works it in, ball tipped up, recovered by Grease, one dribble to the basket, got a block from behind by Larson.
Wow.
Less than 2.5 minutes left. Inside, outside, here it is, a 3 long. Schulte tracks it down. Inside, Grease, high post. Navratil off the screen. And a reaching foul on Cunningham of Buena Vista.
Yeah, back to the reaching again. If you just take a step one way or the other, you're actually going to be in the way, in the path of the dribbler. So they would rather reach, and that's going to be a foul just about every time. Coach Dixon looking for something to happen here. Who's going to make a play?
Gustafson going baseline, skipped to that, tipped up, recovered by Delgado, who puts it up, missing it. Gustafson, back Delgado, cutting down. Here's Navratil, missing it.
Oh, my goodness, point blank.
Back the other way. And now Buena Vista going to kind of slow things down here with that 14-point lead. Now remember, Buena Vista won 12 straight over Wesleyan in the women's matchup between 2001 and 2010.
Guess who?
And this year they're off to a pretty good start here against the Prairie Wolves. Back the other way. Euro step for Navratil.
Oh, ho, ho. Euro.
Timeout Wesleyan, 1:12 left. They're down 12, and it's a full timeout. 82-70, back after you see this.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
A minute 12 to go here. Stick around, the men's game. We'll have that for you here on LNK TV and the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. 82-70, Buena Vista. Pressure at midcourt. We're down to a minute left here in this game. Here's Cunningham. And now what do we got? Timeout called by Janet Berry, and it's going to be I believe a 30. It is a 30. We'll keep it right here.
Coach Dixon wants a little bit more aggression on the perimeter there. Wesleyan's kind of backing off. He wants them right up on them, try to get the steal and the turnover.
Thing though with Wesley in the first half, it looked like they were much more aggressive inside and outside. And Buena Vista was just playing catch-up, even though they had some brief leads here and there. But in the second half, Buena Vista simply just found a way to attack, break the pressure.
Well, once you break that pressure, again, you're 2-on-1, 3-on-2, 1-on-1, and they've been closing it out. You know, you got to have guys who can finish, and they've done that.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Larson off the glass, missing it. And the rebound to the Prairie Wolves here. There's a 12-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Delgado's three blocked out of bounds by Muehlbauer.
Muehlbauer playing a great game. Delgado at 5'4", Muehlbauer at 5'9". Those 5 inches made all the difference there. Yeah, she's got a big smile on her face.
Had a great game tonight.
Oh, tremendous.
Delgado to work it in the far corner. And throws it off of Schneider's leg out of bounds.
Yeah, whatever it takes. Somebody has to break open here. Give her somebody to pass the ball to.
Navratil pulls up. Jumper good. And Sam Dixon's going to burn a timeout. 82-72. 32nd timeout, I believe, taken by Nebraska Wesleyan. But this is a much improved team from what we've seen in recent years. Again, the intensity is about the same, but again, the difference tonight is that Buena Vista simply went the route of Wesleyan, attacked the basket, run and gun in transition.
Well, yeah, again, high octane is high risk. And so when you miss, and you miss long, the other team gets the run out. And Buena Vista, they've made the best of those opportunities, which is what you have to do.
First-year head coach Sam Dixon. Spent a lot of time as an assistant at Northwestern.
Yeah, last 5 years, and he's been just a little bit of everywhere, as many coaches are.
He's been all over. He's been at the Division I level. He was at Kent State as a men's assistant, Davidson as a men's assistant, Denison from 87 to 91, Northern Illinois as an assistant, New Mexico, back to Northern Illinois, Arizona.
And New Mexico is where he's got his PhD.
Clemson is where he got his first taste of women's basketball as an assistant. He was at Clemson, Furman, Akron, Northwestern, now the head coach here at Nebraska Wesleyan. And now we got a foul.
And so you might wonder, why would a guy with his pedigree and his experience, Division I, come to a place like Nebraska Wesleyan? Well, and I don't want to say that, off color, but again, he gets the opportunity to be a head coach, which is what he's been looking for, and come to a great institution with great facilities, great students. Why wouldn't you?
Jade Cunningham hits the first free throw for Buena Vista. The second one coming up here, 83-72, make it 84-72.
And plus, there's no place like Nebraska.
Well, you got a great city in Lincoln.
Yeah.
Timeout taken by Nebraska Wesleyan. You got a great city in Lincoln. It's home to a lot of other colleges. Of course, the University of Nebraska, Lincoln being the biggie, and of course Wesleyan right there with them too. You got Union College, Southeast.
Now, my crack staff has been hard at work. Now, you should know this. Coach Dixon, Dr. Dixon, was born in the same place as the one and only Richard Pryor.
Peoria?
You got it.
Peoria, Illinois.
See, I take back everything I ever said about you. You're on top of it. You're on top of it. Peoria, Illinois.
So he definitely has Midwest roots.
That's right. Peoria, Illinois. And he was born in the illustrious month, same month as I was.
July.
All right, that's right. Me being a 4th of July baby. Got to make a basket here if you're Wesleyan.
Good
Swing
ball
it.
movement. Algren Meehan for a 3, can't finish it. And what do we got? Timeout?
Think so by Muehlbauer.
Yeah, Muehlbauer burns a timeout. So timeout taken by Buena Vista with 18.6 seconds to go here in this game. And you have to commend the Beavers on doing such a great job. They will improve to 7-5. They'll go to 2-1 in conference play. Wesleyan falls to will fall to 9-3, and they'll go to 0-3 in conference play. And not a good start to the conference schedule. If you're Wesleyan, they got Luther coming up on Saturday afternoon here in Lincoln. Then they go to Loras on Wednesday night. Next Wednesday night, they go to Loras College.
Well, hey, listen, there are no gimmies in this conference. We found out over the last couple of years that, you really better come to play.
Regardless of whatever sport it may be.
Yeah, you better come to play. There's great players all over the place.
Trey Bardsley, by the way, is in the house.
I saw him on TV playing against the Globetrotters.
Yeah, it was last week, wasn't it?
From Hawaii. Imagine that was tape delayed.
Well, if they were playing out there, he came back here. He got a shock. Down to 10 seconds here. And Buena Vista just going to move the ball around and pull out it with an 84-72 win here in Lincoln. And they will improve to 7-5, 2-1 in the conference. Wesleyan falls to 9-3, 0-3 in conference play. And Buena Vista doing such a great job of controlling the ball in the second half, attacking the pressure, breaking it, attacking the basket. And they did such a good job of moving the ball around. Great effort all around from Buena Vista. Wesleyan, though, will try to regroup here when they take on Luther College Saturday afternoon here in Lincoln. So the final in the women's matchup is Buena Vista 84, Nebraska Wesleyan 72. For John Harris and the rest of our Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network crew, I'm Jeff Moats. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
This LNK TV Sports and Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network broadcast was made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it. And Nebraska Wesleyan University.